So today we're switching up, a little bit of a different video. This is kind of not necessarily like a rant video, but definitely more something that needs to be addressed. So in case you guys are unaware, Hypixel Bedwars, especially when you're playing 3s and 4s, has bot accounts that constantly keep joining and leaving the second you queue it. So I'm pretty sure this one might be one. Maybe not. Yep, there we go. They just left. Okay, so actually I was tracking the wrong person. That was not them. However, once we get to around 9 out of 12, you're really gonna see it. So I actually am going to put on my stopwatch. I'm gonna make it a little bigger just so we can all see it. And we're gonna see how long it takes once we hit 9 out of 12, which is right here, in order to queue a game. So this took almost a minute. Now, granted, honestly, it's usually faster. Not faster. Usually it takes longer. I guess I got a little lucky because of the fact that I kind of started a little later, and I guess we just got lucky that, you know, another team joined. However, we're going to take a look at our chat. This Hypixel guy is a bot. He kept joining and leaving. You just see there's plenty of accounts that just constantly join and leave, like this one, Red Bull Tom, Hypixel again. So why do these exist? Personally, I think it's just there to mess with us. I think they're there literally to mess with the Bedwars community and just piss them off. There is no benefit of having these type of accounts running, as you're either, if this is somehow Hypixel's doing, oh, of course Yellow's pushing us, god damn it. Bro, take knockback! Man didn't even want to move. Alright, well, I'm gonna buy some iron armor. Man literally didn't even want to move. Yeah, no, now you're, no, you're not doing that. You're not doing that twice. So yeah, so these accounts are basically, at least from what I have been able to tell from my research and etc. There's no benefit of these accounts, and I'm pretty sure they're not Hypixel mandated. However, there is a slight chance they might be. Something that came up during stream was that they might be used as like filler accounts to fill games faster, which they're doing a terrible job if that's the case. However, I'm pretty sure it's a little more than that. I don't think it's necessarily just to fill Bedwars games. I'm pretty sure it's toxic communities such as like sniping communities and etc. using these type of accounts to snipe people and to just make games take longer to queue. There's no benefit of these accounts even happening because it's just making it longer to, you know, play the game you want to play. Now, I'm sure as you guys are wondering, surely there has to be a way to fix it. And yes and no, kind of, a little bit of both. There is a way we can fix it, which isn't going to be as beneficial for everyone, but it definitely is a method. I have a couple random ideas that are just going to be sprouting through my head that we're going to be going over today. So no shot I juke this guy out, right? Okay, yeah, I did not juke him out. Hey, thank you, Yellow Man, for just standing still. I appreciate it. Helps out a lot. And let's just fireball the bridge behind them, so it takes them longer. Oh, they have minor fatigue. Oh, I don't think I get the bed off of it. No, I don't. Oh, I do. Okay, now we gotta get out of here. However, I accidentally fireballed the place that I was trying to go to, so we gotta do a little bit of this. That guy almost fell for the block trap. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, yo. They're just built different. They're just built different. No! So yeah, so let's go over how we can necessarily fix these issues. So there is one simple issue that could be resolved by this, or at least temporarily, you know, reduced, as it's probably going to be impossible to completely eliminate this issue. However, one big issue that this happens, and something I've seen, is that all the accounts are like level 1 or level 2, which, you know, bot accounts aren't necessarily being used. So one of the good ways to do this is by putting a level requirement on Bedwars. Now, there's a level requirement on UHC, so it would kind of be similar to this, because that's UHC's way of trying to reduce the amount of hackers. Doesn't really work. My teammate just flat bridged. God damn it. Besides that absolute toxic community not really getting fixed at all, this one I think would at least benefit, because it's not hacking that's the issue. Sure, there's hackers, but honestly there's not really a lot of prominent Bedwars hackers. Like, I rarely stumble across hackers, and honestly I think a lot of people hack now just so they can hope that they fight Love Knocks and get in a video. As I think literally one of the hackers on one of his games said that, I forget, or maybe like in a tweet, something like that. So either way, this would definitely minimize the amount of times that, you know, a bot account would be able to join, because bot accounts are never usually up to level standards. So even something as small as like level 5 or maybe even level 10, just something low, but so new players can play, and also you know, make sure that we can not have these bot accounts. So I think somewhere around like 5 to 10 would probably be the best fit. So yeah, so that's one of the main ideas. Another thing is, I guess, I don't know, I don't even know if this is like possible to track, but maybe potentially like somehow like tracking which people consistently join or leave games. Like if people constantly join or leave this, like if this one account constantly joins and leaves at the same time, then obviously they're gonna know that this account is trying to mess with how long it takes for each game to queue. So by doing that, that could also work. But they need to set up a detection system to fix this, because Bedwars is becoming increasingly more annoying to play. And I'm sure you guys understand, it's not just me that, you know, has this issue, because literally like every single game that I try and queue, and I know this because I'm editing, it takes at least 2 or 3 minutes. When Bedwars is like the second most popular game mode, yet it takes at least 2 to 3 minutes in order to queue a game, just because there's not people that are in full parties. Like that just doesn't make sense. So Hypixel definitely needs to find a way to counteract this system. Personally, I think either a level requirement or finding a way to see which accounts constantly join and leave. Those are probably going to be your 2 best areas of doing it, but Hypixel needs to at least be aware of this, because I don't even think they know if this exists, because I was looking, I don't really see any videos on the topic. You know, it's very, no shot that guy got that hit, but it's very minimal of discussion, you know, regarding this issue that no one really talks about. I haven't seen anyone talk about the fact that there's bot accounts that constantly join and leave. Also, I'm just going in, I don't care at this point. Okay, well, I mean, I cared that he got that hit. What? He wasn't even looking. So, Hypixel, please. I really hope, at least maybe this gives like bigger content creators, you know, the idea to make a commentary on this, something, maybe a tweet, I don't know. Just Hypixel needs to be aware of the fact that this is becoming an increasingly big issue. It's not like it was just, you know, something that was happening every now and then. Every single game I play, I always recognize the same like 5 or 6 bot accounts that constantly join and leave, which should not be happening. Hypixel needs to find a way to remove these issues before it gets out of hand and before people just start quitting. But here, let's just take a quick look. So I'm currently playing, you know, really late at night right now. It's like 4 in the morning. But Bedwars, 8,000 players, Skyblock, 16. You know, and then there's no other areas that even remotely compete. Like, I'm just looking at it everywhere. Everything's in like the hundreds right now. And sure, this isn't necessarily the most active time of everyone to be playing. The fact that it's basically the main 2 game modes are Skyblock and Bedwars really says something that they need to make sure these 2 games are up to date. Sure, they do it with Skyblock. They're constantly updating Skyblock, but they kind of just leave Bedwars just to, I guess, kind of farm money without putting any effort behind it. So they need to fix this issue. If you guys enjoyed, obviously make sure you hit that like button though, and subscribe, as we're trying to, I don't know, maybe hit 1K before I get brutally murdered by everyone. I don't know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Wahoo!